Good Wednesday evening, South Carolina weather watchers. Hopefully, everyone has had a fantastic Wednesday. I am your meteorologist, Jesse Peterson, and let's go and talk about the weather for your Wednesday evening going into your future. Now, looking at the radar right now, not a whole lot going on except for just some snow going on inside of places like Florence, Sumter, Camden, as well as over here towards Marion, Loris, Conway, down into Jamestown, South Carolina as well. We also do have a rain slash snow mix going on in Orangeburg, and then a rain slash freezing rain mix trying to go on in the low country of South Carolina, but overall mainly just all rain and a very cold rain throughout those regions. Upstate though is looking fine, not really much going on over there. And if you scroll our way out, we do have some snow going on in eastern North Carolina as well as eastern Virginia. We also do have some snow going on inside of southern Maryland and Delaware. We also do have some more snow, some lake effect snow going on in New York, as well as the UP of Michigan, Idaho, Oregon, Washington, and northern Nevada as well. We also do have some rain going on inside of Nevada as well. So now let's go on and talk about just cloud cover. And cloud cover right now actually is looking as probably as bad as you would expect. You do have some low clouds going on throughout the upstate and the Midlands of South Carolina, but that cloud cover activity still going on in the coastal regions, low country, PD, all these regions right here. Just looking cloudy just in general. And if you go over here to your cloud cover total percentage as you push this forward into tomorrow morning for our Thursday morning, still looking to be cloudy. And then as you get into tomorrow night, so Thursday night, that cloud cover really starts to push out. And so I won't, probably not going to really be expecting much cloud cover tomorrow night. Friday looks just amazing. Barely any clouds in the sky at all. Friday's looking like it's going to be a very good day, even into Friday night. Some cloud cover, maybe trying to push through the upstate and the southern low country, but overall, especially the day of Friday, looking good. Here is your current temperatures right now: 35 in Columbia as well as 35 in Orangeburg, 34 in St. Matthews as well as 32 in Bishopville, 32 in Florence as well as 32 in Hartsville, 34 in Conway, 35 in Myrtle Beach as well as 37 in Allendale, 37 in Georgetown, 39 in Somerville as well as Charleston, 39 in Walterboro, 43 in Key Island as well as 43 in Beaufort, Ridgeland, and 44 in Hilton Head Island, even 37 in Aiken, 35 up there inside of Greenville, 37 in Clemson, 34 in Spartanburg and Gaffney, as well as 32 in York, 35 inside of Pickens, and 37 in Walhalla and Clemson. Here's your low temperature for tonight. Low temperature is pretty much below freezing for everybody except for Hilton Head Island, to where the temperatures could probably be around 36 degrees, but places like 28 Greenville, 29 Spartanburg, 30 in Myrtle Beach, 30 in Moncks Corner, 33 in Charleston, 31 in Walterboro, 32 in Aiken. But those are just some regions, everyone, though. Unless you're over there near like the downtown Charleston region, near the coastal regions, and Hilton Head Island, you most likely will be below freezing tonight, below that 30, either 32 or below. So make sure bring in pets, also plants, anything like that. Protect pipes as well, as it will get below freezing, especially up there inside of the upstate in the northern parts of South Carolina, to where it can get down to 26, probably the minimum being around 25 ish. And here's your forecast precipitation for the next 24 or so hours. Now, when I go here, it does say rain, so I'm going to assume that this is rain right here and not snow or ice or anything like that. But in terms of rain, 100th of an inch to a tenth of an inch pretty much possible for the entire state of South Carolina: Greenville, Spartanburg, Rock Hill, Lawrence, Greenwood, Newberry, Winsboro, as well as Camden, Columbia, Orangeburg, Walterboro, Hilton Head Island, and Charleston, as well as Moncks Corner, Myrtle Beach, Georgetown, Kingstree, all these regions. 100th of an inch to a tenth of an inch of rain is possible. And then talking about snow, this is what snow looks like for tonight. Overall, tenth of an inch looking possible for not Greenville, but Greenwood, Lawrence, and Rock Hill, and then 2/10 of an inch possible inside of Greenville and Spartanburg still. So that's from 7 o'clock p.m. to 7 o'clock p.m. tomorrow. Most likely, most of this has already pushed out by now. Um, but according to the radar, it's saying right now that there is some more snow activity going on over there inside near Florence and Hartsville and Bennettsville as well. I'm not quite sure. Obviously, I'm not up there, so I can't check. But right now, it's saying that snow is falling up there. Some regions or another radar says that it's just freezing rain. So honestly, I'm not quite sure if that's snow or ice. Most likely, if I was to take a guess right now, it might actually be ice because if you go on and look here, here's your forecasted ice accumulation right here. A hundredth of an inch to a tenth of an inch of ice is possible. Florence, Dillon, um, near even Loris and Conway as well, and some other regions as well, is inside of that hundredth of an inch to a tenth of an inch in terms of ice. Even in a hundredth of an inch of ice, I've still seen cars slide. I've still seen just stuff just go wrong. So make sure that if you're out there driving, it's probably not going to be bad when, especially when the temperatures get back up to those warmer temperatures tomorrow and the day after. But just for tonight, make sure that you are careful out there if you are driving. And no severe weather or anything like that is expected. So we're going to go on and talk about our future, just our short-term future, and then we'll talk about the long-term future in just a second. But right now, here's what South Carolina looks like for the future. Let me go in and push this over here. So here we go. There is the time in the top right corner of your screen. And as you go in and push this forward, that's going to get on out, and you can see the freezing rain activity, which means that might be some freezing rain over there instead of snow. But even as you get to around 1 to 3 o'clock in the morning, shower and, yes, maybe snow activity going on up there near Greenville. Gaffney, Union as well. That goes all the way through 9 o'clock in the morning as well. That's going to push down through the Midlands of South Carolina as well through around 12 p.m. and will continue down into the low country of South Carolina. But that has like a mix of rain with it as well. So honestly, I'm not quite sure if that's just going to be full on snow or just some cold rain. But that's going to push out. And then past that, it's dry after that. So I want to check real quick and see what the snowfall accumulations look like. So you go in and push this over here. Total snowfall. Yeah, like I said, as soon as it makes it into the low country, it pretty much cuts off. But from now to 2 o'clock p.m., pretty much only like a tenth of an inch to 2/10 of an inch throughout this region right here. And this is only one model run, but overall, this is the area right here from Greenville all the way through to Manning, just inland of Myrtle Beach, Florence, and Rock Hill as well. And I'm pretty sure you can also look at ice as well, if I'm not mistaken. You can. And you can see close to a tenth of an inch possible over here near Dillon as well, and then a hundredth of an inch to 2/100ths of an inch near Florence and Loris as well. That's pretty much it right there. So we're going to go on and talk about our long-term future as well. Time, it will be, again, inside the top right corner of your screen. Make sure that you're looking at that. So as you go on and push this forward, that's going to push on out, and then it's going to be dry pretty much through here, and just continuing through some rain, and shower activity going on through February the 27th, not 22nd. Just continuing to push this forward some more, even through March, early March, just that active rainfall activity continues as well. And so overall, just looking not as active, a bit quiet. I mean, there are some systems here and there, but overall, we really maybe start to see that back-to-back rain activity going in probably into like early March. But in terms of the rest of February, not really much else to talk about here except for just maybe the storm system now or the snow now, and then continuing through probably February the 27th as well. And then over here but that's in March. So probably only like one or two more storm systems or one or two more heavy rain events to go throughout the entire state. Now, obviously, there will probably be more rain in individual areas, but in terms of just big systems like this one right here, you can see on the screen, only like a couple more, maybe one or two left, and then we'll be into March. That's pretty much gonna wrap that up. So going to the audience. Let's go on and talk with them. If you want to be a part of the audience, you can by joining us at 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. Let's see what the audience has to say for tonight. My nana says, hello, Jay. Hello to you. My cousin Thad says, Gideon Joseph, it's bone chilling out cold out here. I felt sorry for my security guy today. It was freaking cold. And we'll talk about San Antonio in just a second. We'll talk about San Antonio in just a second because I do have that forecast ready. Let me go on and move this over here so you can't see that. Miss Tolliver says, good evening, lots of rain and cold. Looks like the groundhog was right after all. I said that yesterday. That it looks like that the groundhog may have been right after all. Now, for the full 8 weeks, we'll see. But as of now, 100%. And then Trail says, hi, Joseph, hello to you. And that's pretty much it. So now let's talk about San Antonio and Raleigh. Nothing going on for San Antonio right now in terms of rainfall, but for Raleigh, probably just got through with some snow as it is now moving to your east. So nothing really to worry about there anymore. All of that snow that you got today is on the ground already. So now let's go on and talk about low temperatures, high temperatures. And this is San Antonio first. Low for tonight, 23. High for tomorrow, 42. And then the low for tomorrow night is 31. No precipitation expected for now all the way into tomorrow. And then talking about Raleigh as well. Tonight, 23 degrees for your low temperature tonight. High for tomorrow, 34. And then your low for tomorrow night, 18. So overall, a 30% chance of some snow shower activity as you go into tomorrow as well. So you might not be fully done, but for right now, I believe that you are done. But just looking at hourly time frames, pretty much that snow activity, some more snow activity might try to go on a little bit tonight, and then tomorrow morning as well from 8 through around 1 p.m. As well. So just watch for that as well. With wind chills all the way down, seems to be down to like 20 degrees, maybe even down to 19 as well as you go into tomorrow, like late morning as well. But that's pretty much going to wrap that up. So now let's talk about what's going on throughout the entire U.S. Just newsworthy. An Arctic air mass will continue across the central U.S. this week with widespread record-breaking cold temperatures through Friday. Snow and ice accumulations heavy in places will impact portions of the eastern U.S. as well, from the Ohio Valley to the mid-Atlantic states and the Carolinas through Thursday morning. So, as pretty much as it said, Arctic air throughout the central U.S. down into Texas, Oklahoma, Kansas, and Nebraska, up in North Dakota as well. A blizzard warning, I think that is up there in northern Montana, but other than that, everything that I just said is pretty much what's going on. And some high winds down there near Los Angeles, but seems to be that's, or just to the north of Los Angeles, but other than that, that's pretty much it. So, hopefully everyone enjoyed the forecast tonight. Let me see. No more chats inside the chat as I can see. I did ask a question. I said, now that it is snowing, do you think this is the last snow event? And it's actually tight. 57% of people says yes, and 43% says no. So there are a good amount of people that think that this is the last snow event, but there still are a couple of people out there here in South Carolina that thinks that that there will be more snow coming later this year before winter is finally over. And the chance is definitely not zero. Is it unlikely? Most likely. But things can change because this snow event right here was very inconsistent at first, but then it came back, and then it just completely took everybody by storm, because it was not really expected as much as we thought it was going to be. So, it could pop up on you like this one did. But that's pretty much it. Hopefully everyone has a fantastic rest of their Wednesday evening. I will be back tomorrow morning with your Thursday morning forecast update. Everyone have a fantastic rest of their Wednesday. How, 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 how. How, 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 how.